or not even rainy. Like, see, I think it's actually sleeting now. Like it's sticking in my hair. Here, let me turn the camera. Yeah, it's really coming down. There's the sidewalk. All right, so let me get you caught up. I'm sorry if I sound different because I just breathed in a lot of smoke. So you guys seen that we got babies and everything, but so you know that we have a heating pad and a heating lamp, and we had some fresh straw and wood chips down there. Man, it is really coming down. Well, let's see. I put the dog. I opened the door to let the dogs out, and I'm like, that smells like smoke. And I'm like, hey mom, that smells like smoke. And she's like, well, just go check out there, see if anything's wrong. So I'm like, oh yeah, crap, we do have those heating things. So the first thing I do is check the heating pad, because I didn't think we had anything where the boards were staying. And so I unplugged that, and I couldn't see anything where it had burnt or anything. So then I go into the boards, and I'm like, I might as well check it. And here's what I found. Right here, don't stop my camera, little guy. This guy is trying to stop my camera. You're not the vlogger here, okay? Yeah, but this was face down in the hay and everything, like if it had fallen off. It's a heat lamp, and it just started a fire enough to where I could smell the smoke. And so got that back plugged up. Hey, Greta. And so I'm like, well, I might as well check. It's really smoky in here right now. So I come in here. What do I find? A huge area of just burnt stuff. And the boars, the ones that Greta had, this ain't Greta, that's Grace, were just sitting there next to it. So I lifted it up and there was a fire, so I started stomping that out like this, stomping it with my foot. And like I was able to put out the fire. And then I'm like, so I was able to get the boars out, took that bucket right there, and put out the fire with some water. And yeah, it's really smoky in here. So I'm like, so I had already put out the fire. I'm like, you know, this could be a good vlogging moment. Yeah, these guys were just sitting right next to it. About to catch on fire, huh, guys? Yeah. Not you guys, those guys. So, I don't know their names. This is Jack or Jackson and Posey. And then this is Lola. And here, she's just sitting right there, feeding off of mom. There's Greta, Luna, little Gracie Grace, and Opie Opes. Oh yeah, and my ducks are right there. So, alright, so with me, well, I was going to make an outro here, buddy. But you had to come in here and get out of the gate. Yes, you did. No, you're going back in the gate. Yes, you are. Okay. What I was going to say was I will meet you guys back inside. But, I mean, we're already at the door. So, alright, so, I'm downstairs. It was kind of noisy upstairs. But, I know I had said that my friend was making me something. He got done with it. So, my friend, he's got his own channel now. And it is called RMJ52. So go subscribe to RMJ52. And you know, he's pretty cool. He's doing Lego things and everything like that. He's also gonna do some wood burning, which is what he did here. He made my channel's name on a piece of wood. He wood burnt it. So really cool. And then this past weekend I went shed hunting. And my dad found a spike, and then he found this thing. He calls it the turkey claw because it kind of looks like a turkey claw whenever it's down or whatever. And then I found this guy right here. So, got this guy, and then this guy, and I'm like, hey, you know what? If we put them together, it kind of looks like a turkey foot with a spur on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. And the other big news. So I know I do vlogs on this channel and stuff like that. I do vlogs and I show them the animals, and you know, I just keep you guys on a daily basis. Well, not a daily basis, kind of like a weekly 2 weeks. I'm not very consistent with how much I post and everything, but and that's mostly because there's not many interesting things that happen, and I'm like, these guys don't want to see me just feeding the animals all the time and all that. But so I decided they come here to see vlogs, not me talking a lot. And I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing right now, but I just gotta introduce something. What I'm going to introduce right now is a new channel from me. This channel is going to be called Law Dogs Podcast. You'll see it there on the screen pop up right now. And Law Dogs Podcast is mostly going to be about some stories, just stuff that's happened to me. It's not necessarily just going to be like deer hunting stories and everything like that. It's just going to be interesting stories. Like, hey, I went to Walmart this other day and we saw this guy get kicked out or something like that. Like just interesting stories that maybe people would want to hear. So it's called Law Dogs Podcast. I'll do just stuff that happens to me. I'll like when I can't pick up a camera or something like that, I'll just do random just stuff that happens. I'll go back to I'll probably talk about shed hunting this past weekend. I'll probably tell some of my first deer hunting stories, something like that. Just to give you guys like what I've done in my past, because I have some really interesting stories, like my first deer story. That was a doe. I mean, it's a really interesting story, and it's really cool. But after I've told you all about this and everything, but I really would like to thank the Ordinary Hunters that'll pop up on the screen right now. That's a channel that my dad started. I'm like, what? That like kind of gave me the confidence to be like, what? I mean, they come here to see vlogs, and maybe I should start a channel about podcasts. So it's going to be called The Ordinary Hunters. That's going to pop up on the screen again. And, or it might just stay there. Who knows? I got to edit this video still. So, yeah, huge shout out to them. If you haven't already, you should go subscribe to them. They're going to do deer hunting stories, turkey hunting stories. They're just going to, tell their big buck stories. They're going to have a great time. They're going to have a whole podcast, kind of like what I'm going to do, but, well, I'm doing what they're going to do. So I'm kind of copying off of them. So if you want to go to the OG, then you should go to the Ordinary Hunters, because they are awesome. They're going to have so many deer hunting stories and everything. So subscribe to the Ordinary Hunters. Subscribe to RJM52. No, RJM, or hold on, let me go check. So yes, I was right. It is RJM52, and the Ordinary Hunters. Those two are gonna pop up on the screen right now. Make sure you go subscribe to their channel. It's just gonna be really cool, cause like my friend RJM52 is gonna be doing some Lego stuff and some wood burning stuff. I mean, if you're interested in that. He made some really cool Lego videos the other day, and then the Ordinary Hunters are going to be posting some crazy, exciting, life-changing, thrilling videos, or not even videos, just podcasts about, like, the deer drive that they did to shoot my dad's monster buck, or the one day my dad was just sitting in a stand and that one buck came by. So, I mean, they're gonna have guests on the show and everything. Just telling them about their deer stories. But I'm going to start something like that too, called Law Dogs Podcast. That'll pop up on the screen again. And you guys should go subscribe to all three of those. RJM52, Law Dogs Podcast, and The Ordinary Hunters. So, with that being said, that was the big news of today. And I hope you guys will go over to my channel, check it out. Go over to those RJM52 and the Ordinary Hunters channel and go check that out, because those are just going to be some pretty cool stories and everything like that. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.